Welcome to Idea Group, where innovation meets precision. Whether you're here to master NX or your company needs top-tier design solutions, you're in the right place. Let Idea Group bring your vision to life, one sketch, one feature, one edge at a time. Contact details are in the description below. In today's video, we'll continue our step-by-step guide, building an edger and learning the fundamentals of NX. This session focuses on designing the plastic hub. In addition to sketching and extruding, we'll be learning two new commands, pattern geometry and shell. Let's get started. All right, as always, we are using NX 2406. Let's get started and create a new file over here. Make sure your units are in millimeters, and then we are going to name this part edger 03-plastic_hub. Select the directory that you want to save into. I'm saving mine in a folder called edger 03 plastic hub. Press OK, press OK. We're going to begin by creating the main body of the plastic hub by sketching a circle on the XZ axis. So let's go over here, click on sketch. We're going to select the ZX plane, press OK. We're going to go and select the circle command, select the origin point, and we're going to create a nice big circle. Next up, we're going to click on rapid dimensions, and we're going to give this circle a diameter of 61 millimeters. Double click on the dimension, type in 61, and then if you'd like, you can click on fit. That way you're zoomed in a little bit closer. After you're done creating the sketch, let's click on finish sketch right over here. And now we're going to extrude. So let's go over here and click on extrude. Make sure your sketch is selected. We're going to input a start value of 0 and then an end value of 38. Make sure your Boolean operations are set to none, offsets none, and the body type is set to solid. Press OK. And there you have it. Now we need to create the little grooves that go all around this plastic hub. Again, let's go ahead and click on sketch. Again, we're going to be selecting the XZ plane. Press OK. We're going to begin by creating these cutouts by sketching a rectangle first. I'm just going to put this rectangle out here in space. I'm then going to create a line command, and I'm going to select the midpoint of the top line and the midpoint of the bottom line. And then I'm going to right click on this vertical line that we just created and click on this button, convert to reference. And what this does, it converts the selected sketch curves or sketch dimensions to reference. In other words, when we extrude these lines, this reference line will not be extruded. It's just being used as a construction element to help us dimension the sketch to the axis. So go ahead now and click on make collinear, and we're going to select this reference line and this vertical line right here of the axis system and press OK. So now the reference line is collinear with this vertical z-axis right here. Let's now put some dimensions on this box. Click on rapid dimensions. We'll put a rapid dimension on the horizontal and a rapid dimension on the vertical. For the vertical dimension, we're going to put a dimension of 15 millimeters. So double click on that dimension, type in 15. We're going to double click on the dimension that says 44. We're going to reduce that heavily to 5 millimeters. Next up, we're going to put another dimension. So click on rapid dimensions again. We're going to select this bottom line right here and the origin point. For this dimension, we're going to make it 25. Pretty close, actually. It said 24. Just had to go 1 millimeter up. So now we got the positioning of this cutout that we're going to create. Now we're going to add a curve to this rectangle. And to do that, let's go and click on the arc command right here. We're going to select the corner and then this right corner right here. And we're going to create this arc like so, making sure it's tangent with both vertical lines. And we're going to put a constraint on this arc as well. So click on rapid dimensions, select this curve. So we have our 5 millimeter diameter for our curve here, but we want to get rid of this line here as well. So let's just click on that line and let's turn it into a reference line. That way it doesn't get extruded by our command that we're going to be doing. All right, that should do it for this sketch. When you're finished, click on the finish button up here. We're now going to extrude this sketch that we just created. So go ahead and highlight the sketch, press extrude. And since this is going to be a subtraction, we're going to just make sure that this extrude goes all the way through. Make sure it's extended out far enough that it'll cut through the entire circle over here. Once you have done that, click OK. We're now going to use a brand new command that we haven't used yet. It's called pattern geometry. So go over here and click on pattern geometry. If it's not on your ribbon bar, you can go to the search engine over here, type in pattern geometry, and you'll be able to find the command. What pattern geometry does, it creates several instances of a solid. So it's like a copy and paste on steroids. Right now, the default layout is on linear. Click on the drop-down menu and click on circular. We're going to be doing a circular pattern. We're going to make sure our count is at 6. And then as for the pitch angle, make that 60 degrees. We're now going to select the object that we're going to be duplicating. Why remake the same object 12 times when you can just clone it like a sci-fi lab experiment? Once you have that selected, click on vector, and we're going to be rotating about the y-axis right here. So select the y-axis. Now, even though it visually doesn't display properly here, don't worry, it actually is. Just click on apply. And bada bing, bada boom. You got your nice instance geometry there. Now that we have the pattern geometry, we can then subtract all of this. Go ahead and click on subtract and select the target body is going to be the circle. The tool that we're going to be selecting to remove, to subtract, is going to be the pattern geometry, but also make sure you select the original single body of the extrude that we created with the sketch. Once you have selected all of those, press OK, and voila, you got your nice curves that you subtracted. Now we're going to start prettying this thing up by adding some blends. Blends are always a nice way to pretty things up. So let's go over here and let's find our edge blend command. For the edge blend, we are going to set the radius at 2 millimeters, and we're going to be selecting all the edges. So select all 12 edges. Press OK. Beautiful. Now we're almost done with this part. Last thing we need to do is shell this sucker. The shell command is kind of like carving a pumpkin. So let's go over and find the shell command. We have it, it's right up top here. Again, if you can't find your commands, just go to the top right corner and type in the command that you're looking for. All right, for the thickness, we are going to make that 1.5 millimeters. Shell command is an awesome command. Give NX a solid block and it'll scoop out the inside, so you're left with a nice hollow model ready for action. Select this surface and also rotate it and select the back as well. Press OK, and bada bing, bada boom, you got a nice hollowed out, shelled out plastic hub. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Didn't take too many commands. Once you're done, make sure you click on save at the top left-hand corner. Don't want to lose any of that work we just did, and that'll complete the plastic hub. That's going to be it for this segment of The Edger. If you found this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification button. That way you're alerted when we upload the next video. Got any questions? Drop it in the comments. And if your company needs a design, let Idea Group bring your vision to life. Email us at sales@ideagroup.com or find us at caddesign.com. Contact information is also in the description below. If you'd like to try out NX for free, click the link in the description below and sign up for a student trial. If you'd like to see more content now, click on one of the 2 videos you see on the screen. Thanks for watching, folks. Remember, design smarter, not harder.